Hi, I'm Heidi Rader here in the Alaska Garden. I'm with UAF Cooperative Extension Service and Tanana Chiefs Conference, and I'll be talking all about growing vegetables, flowers, and berries in your garden and farm. Strawberries and raspberries are ubiquitous in Alaska gardens, and I, for one, never tire of eating them. But there are other lesser known types of berries that also thrive in interior Alaska that are worth trying. You might even find a new favorite. Saskatoons, or service berries, haskaps or honeyberries, currants, and gooseberries are well adapted to interior Alaska growing conditions. I love the tart, unique taste of currants. There are many varieties to choose from. Saskatoons are incredibly prolific and productive. They can be eaten fresh or in baked goods or canned. Haskaps or honeyberries are also prolific and have the added benefit that they mature earlier than other berries, which extends the time you can be eating fresh berries. I love the tart flavor of currants, which is excellent when made into syrup or jam. Growing berries is not as straightforward as growing, say, lettuce or carrots, but at least you don't have to plant them every year, since usually they're perennials. Most berries benefit from full sun, mulching, compost, weed control, disease prevention measures, plentiful pollinators, good drainage, and consistent watering. But berries vary substantially in their day and night length requirements, fertility needs, ideal pH, cold tolerance, required pruning regime, and pollination strategies. For example, haskaps are self-incompatible, meaning you must plant two different cultivars for cross-pollination to occur, and those cultivars also need to bloom about the same time. Alaska Berries Farm is a good source for haskap plants, and they've even bred some of their own varieties. Cultivation requirements don't just vary between, say, strawberries or currants. There are even different requirements for different types of currants or strawberries. For example, black currants and red currants have different pruning regimes, while how you grow wild, everbearers, Junebearers, or day-neutral strawberries vary substantially. Summerbearer, floricane fruiting, primocane fruiting, everbearing, Junebearing, and day-neutral are all terms that either describe when a cultivar fruits, which is usually linked to its response, or lack thereof to day length. These terms can be confusing because they're not consistently used among nursery owners, and cultivars likely will perform differently in the land of the midnight sun than their name might indicate. It's important to understand which of these types will grow in your part of Alaska. All that to say, growing berries is not as simple and straightforward as growing vegetables. If you're lucky, maybe you happen to have native berries like high-bush cranberries, low-bush blueberries, or lingonberries, which are also called low-bush cranberries, already growing on your property. I used to have an incredible blueberry patch in my backyard. If not, you can always plant them and cultivate them like you would non-native berries. Unfortunately, cloudberries do not grow well under cultivation. Berry plants can be purchased locally, but to find a specific variety, sometimes you need to search online. Unfortunately, many nurseries do not ship to Alaska. There's so many berries to try here in Alaska, so go beyond strawberries and raspberries and give it a try.